You made up your mind, you're going to Chiang Rai. Now you're figuring out what hotel should we stay at, what's a good location, what's not a good location, and so on. We're gonna go over the pros and cons of Le Méridien. We stayed there. Let's get to the full review. Let's go.
Come on.
First and foremost, I love the location actually, even though it's not in city center,
and
right?
I would just like to say that I was not excited about the fact that it was outside of the city because I will always want to be in the heart of everything, but it was surprisingly nice.
Yeah, and really actually close to everything. It's still in the city, but kind of like on the outskirts of the city. So you get the country nature feel right on the river, but yet, I mean, shoot, we were walking distance.
Oh yeah, still within walking distance of some really nice restaurants right there on the river.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, we did a review on 2 of the restaurants that were recommended to us. Make sure you check out those 2 and determine if you want to go to one of them or both of them or what. Go check out that video. You'll enjoy it. Anyway, so you come up the hill and you got that circular entry and it's got those decorative elephants.
Beautiful.
Which is really kind of cool because we saw that in Bangkok at Talat Noi.
I think it's a Thailand thing.
I think it is.
I think they like elephants.
Talat Noi, go check out things to do in Bangkok. That was pretty cool.
Yes, painted elephants everywhere.
But then they had it here at Chiang Rai, which was awesome. And it's spread throughout the hotel. They have different painted elephants and all that. And then, you know what I loved? You walk into that big entry, the kind of foyer, I guess they call it, and you look out and it's the grounds, which are beautiful, and the river beyond and the green, and you're like, wow, this is pretty cool. And the staff is super friendly.
They're amazing. They were so helpful.
Yeah, they really were.
And so kind. I mean, that, again, I think that's kind of Thailand.
I think we ate up that cold towel. That was so great.
That
the
cold
welcome
towel was so great.
towel is just awesome.
It's cold. It feels good, like refreshing.
From the freezer.
Yeah. And you had that kind of inside bar, little hors d'oeuvre type restaurant type thing right there. So that was really nice. Chiang beer on tap. And then they have thirsty hour right there, huh? And then as we were walking to our room, there's some big trees and they're just beautiful.
How old are those trees? That's what I want to know.
I mean, they were there before the hotel was built. That's for sure.
So they built the hotel around the trees.
Literally built the hotel around the trees. That's right. And then I love the feel of the umbrellas hanging over the walkway.
Those are so cool. I love those. Yeah.
That was a cool feel.
Kind of a cool little colorful artsy feel to it, which was nice.
And it's great during the day because they're multicolor and they put the little shadow as you're walking.
It shades the pathway.
But then in evening, they're lit up and you got the different colors and you're just like, wow, that's a really, and they got some water features.
And the trees are all lit up and so pretty.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Then we get to our room. We were upgraded. Thank you, Le Méridien.
Okay.
Sawadee-ka, welcome to the Méridien Chiang Rai. So shall I show you the room?
Yes, please. Go ahead, my love.
We were upgraded to I think a junior suite or something. It wasn't a 2-room type thing, but it was a night, had a balcony.
Yeah.
Let's look at the view.
Overlooking the kind of the nature of the grounds of Le Méridien and the pool and then that monster tree, which was just so great.
Are you okay with the view?
Yeah, the view's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Babe, you can have some coffee out here and look at this. You read your book right here. That's so nice.
And at night they have hanging lanterns and it's lit up in it. That was really, really cool. And I love that they took us to our room and then gave us a tour of our room and like what's included.
That was a nice touch.
Right?
Your lunch already here.
Oh, look at that. They beat us here. That's great.
Perfect. All right.
There's the robe.
Okay. And we do have the safety glove box.
Okay, they got a safe. That's always nice.
And in our hotel, we do also have the laundry service. If you give us the laundry afternoon, we will after the day morning. And you get morning, you will get the afternoon.
Okay, perfect. So 24 hours.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, perfect.
That was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
She took time to explain all the pamphlets.
And you can get for a cup of coffee from our coffee shop.
You are speaking my language.
What?
Yeah.
Delivered to the room? What?
and what's in the fridge.
Oh,
we do have-
complimentary.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
No.
oh, sorry.
The waters are unlimited and complimentary.
And they're in glass bottles.
Which is cool.
That
So
was a really nice touch.
Free tea, free coffee.
Free tea, free
Yeah. Also, the free water, how many bottles you want, and you can tell us. We can bring more.
We drink a lot.
Yeah.
do.
We can
drink a
bring
lot.
more. Yeah.
Turn them back in and get refilled and so on. So that was really neat. And then they had a welcome gift for us, which was really cool because we were coming there in February. So it was Valentine's and I had reached out. Here's a little tip for you. I told you it'd be some tips. Reach out ahead of time via email to the manager or what have you. Just say, hey, we're coming to town. I want to make it really special for my wife or my hubby or my boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, right?
Good at that.
And so I did that and I said, hey, it's Valentine's. We're coming to the hotel for the first time. Could we have something special, to surprise my wife?
I would do anything for love.
That goes a long way. They like to do that, right? And it helps with their reviews. So put a good review in there for the hotel. But that's what they did. They did those yummy sweets and all that stuff. So that was fun.
That's nice.
Now, one thing that I love, Lexi Bug, she loves a good shower
Oh my gosh.
and a good bathroom setup. So why don't you tell them a little
Okay,
bit about some of the
so-
highlights you like there?
First of all, there's a separate tub and shower, which was amazing. The tub, it has like these shutters that you can open and close and they open up into the main bedroom area. So I could be soaking in the tub and he could be,
I could be
chilling
looking.
on the bed, watching TV.
Yeah.
And then the shower is this huge walk-in shower that has a bench seat so that I can, shave my legs and not fall on my face, which is always nice.
I know, us guys totally know all about that.
Yeah, no, you don't. But I appreciate that you think that you do.
I'm like, oh, it's got a bench. I can sit down in the shower, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's not what it's for. But no, us girls, we always appreciate a nice big shower. So yeah, that bathroom was very nice.
I usually say it's room for at least two.
And
That's a key point.
that's a key.
Make a shower and multiple shower heads and all
Yeah.
this fit the bill.
Oh, yeah,
And
it
then that tub was cool to open up. Literally you could just walk right through the
was
tub
nice.
and through, which I did.
Hello.
Okay,
Wow,
you're
look at that. I just stepped right through. Ah, ta-da!
So one point I'll bring up is you got these sliding glass doors that kind of accordion open, which opens up that balcony, which is sweet. You do get some bugs. There's a lot of water around and so on, so you do get some bugs. They do provide you with a little apparatus that you put this kind of little tab in there and plug it in and it heats it up, and apparently it kind of keeps mosquitoes away and all that. So I did put that on. You didn't even notice. I was just taking care of you.
I was like, there were no bugs.
She's like, I
What
don't
are
know
you
what you're talking about.
So apparently this heater thing worked because there were no
Yeah,
bugs.
you just put in a new tab or a new little tab each
so
day.
if you were anything like me, you probably have concerns about bugs in Thailand because I know I did. That was one thing that everybody was like, there's huge bugs in Thailand. No, I never saw any bugs except for the ones that went in his mouth. Those are the only bugs I saw.
Oh, that I ate. Yeah. Check out Bangkok food video. That's for sure. Yeah.
But maybe it's because, unbeknownst to me, he's putting all these little special anti-bug things everywhere. I don't know.
That was nice that they provided that to
That's nice.
to help
That's a nice
get rid
little
of
added touch.
bugs and so on. Let's talk about breakfast and the setup and the buffet.
Okay.
The buffet. I love it. I love me some breakfast buffet.
This buffet was awesome. Okay. They had it all. They had regular traditional American breakfast cuisine and they had non-traditional stuff. They had crazy stuff I'd never heard of before.
Well, is it crazy for people that are, Bangkok or Thailand?
Okay, so maybe it's traditional Thai breakfast.
Or
I don't
Asian?
know.
Maybe they're like, this is
Different,
breakfast.
but-
To us, it's different.
It's different
Yeah.
from me, yeah.
You're like, where's
But then
the-
they had a whole juicing station, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Get me some fresh juice.
Fresh squeezed juice, babe.
So that was nice. And then they had the chefs kind of make to order in regards to, you know, how you want your eggs and omelet, you know, all that stuff.
Nice
that was really cool.
And what was that whole outside food thing?
Come down the stairs and just to the right is they have another station set up with a staff member that's there. It changed every day on what it was that they offered.
That was like their
And it was kind of like
special.
custom type stuff. You could have a custom kind of soup and so on that they added.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. So I do love me some variety in regards to food. I try it all.
I'm like,
she's steady Freddy, just like the same thing every
eggs
time.
And sausage, eggs and bacon, eggs and sausage.
That's right.
Eggs and sausage.
And then I did like a touch where you walked in the double doors and they had the pre-made kind of individual smoothie type things, and they changed every day. Like there was one called like an eye opener or something, and
wakey.
That was pretty neat.
That'll get you going.
So it's well appointed. Got some of the continental stuff, the Danishes and all that, but then the hot food, which I like, right? I want a meal in the morning to get me going.
Yeah.
And then you can eat on the inside or you go on the outside, and it's a lovely setting. Wouldn't you say?
So nice. It was beautiful.
You can get a table right on the edge overlooking the kind of the ponds and so on. And then the bridge
and
with that.
it's not too hot yet. So sitting outside in the morning is lovely.
Yeah. And the bridge with the banners or whatever, they were pink and so on.
Yeah.
That was really
so
pretty.
Cool.
So it's a great setting.
It's beautiful. And it's not, you're not surrounded by the hustle and bustle of being like in the heart of downtown. And so it just felt really nice.
Yeah, it is a great location in my opinion. Now that I've been there, I wasn't sure when I was booking. I'm like, it's kind of out of town, but it really isn't, because, you know, Chiang Rai is not a huge city.
Right.
You can get around and so on. One of the cons, since you've hung on this long, one of the cons, they don't have a shuttle from the airport. Now, it's not a huge deal, but you got to get your own Bolt or Grab or taxi or what have you. Thankfully, it's not too far of a drive. It's not too costly and so on.
Yeah.
Pools. This is an area that this one specializes in.
Yep.
Not so much this guy. So, babe, tell them about the pools.
It was marvelous. It was not too cold, not too hot. It was beautiful. You can see the river from there. It was so nice. Lots of lounge chairs. It was beautiful. I was pleasantly surprised because I didn't know that there was going to be a pool because it's right by the river. And sometimes when there's hotels like right near water, they don't have pools. I don't know why, but they did. And I was so happy.
All right, now let's talk about their on-site restaurant. We talked about the breakfast and buffet, things of that nature, but they do have an on-site restaurant over to the right of the pool or near the river. There's outside seating, inside seating. They can open up some doors. It's an Italian restaurant. Favola, if I remember correctly, had a lot of nice dinner options there to try out. A pretty good selection in their menu. We actually didn't eat there because we went and ate at the other restaurants that we mentioned in our other video, the review. But the setting is really, really nice. And then, because you're right on the river, and then you can go just outside towards the river and hang a left. And they have this pretty cool fire pit. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Oh, no, but you told me about it.
Yeah, and I showed you a picture of it.
I was so sad that I never saw it.
Yeah, so what a great place to go meet friends or make new friends, have a beer, a wine, a drink, whatever your libation
right
is.
Up my alley. I love fire pits.
Right on the river with the fire pit. It was a really cool,
That's where you do s'mores.
Really cool setting. So that would be something that I would take advantage of at least one of the nights and just kind of have a chill night.
Do they do s'mores in Thailand?
I don't know. We didn't do it.
Okay.
I
don't know. Maybe it needs to be introduced.
Let us know in the comments. Are there do Thai
people do s'mores?
S'mores? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's universal. Everybody does s'mores. What are you guys talking about? Now, some of you, not all of you, but some of you want to keep that workout routine when you're on vacation. Right, babe?
Totally.
Big muscles.
I'm calling you out, but I'm not doing it either. We just do so much walking.
We do. We walk a lot.
Yeah, but anyway, they do have a fitness center.
24 hours, baby. Got you covered.
As I joke in most of our hotel reviews, the fitness centers are almost like brand new because very few people go in there and work out and use the machines and all that stuff. So they're usually in very good condition. right? Very good condition.
Yeah.
And this one,
It's huge.
this one is good size, good equipment, and I always look for free weights because that's a big thing. If you got a bench and free weights, you can have an amazing workout. You don't need all the machines, but they have them. Way to go, Le Méridien. You got a good setup there to, hey, you can get your workout in. You can get your workout in.
Yeah, that's why you're going to Thailand, so that you can, work out.
Yeah, no, it's so you can eat more.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
You can eat more food. Burn the calories so you can replace them. Now, also up there, they have a couple different shops for shopping, and there's some pretty cool stuff in there. Now, obviously, it's not going to be the pricing that you'll find at the night bazaar and night markets and things of that stuff. You're going to be able to negotiate and haggle and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah, these
that
are
I like to
hotel
do.
prices, not market prices.
You can get a lot of these handicrafts that they sell here if you're feeling a little adventurous to go off property and go where the locals are that are hand making these things. But if you don't want to do that, they got some nice things in here. This is called the Oriental Artifacts. And they have a spa in here. Morning reboosting, hot stone harmony, couples, $39.90 net.
Overall impressions, babe. What would you say about Le Méridien if you had to go back to Chiang Rai? Would you try a different hotel? Would this be the one?
I think I'd probably go back there. I thought it was super nice.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
I did too. I thought the staff was great.
Yeah.
I thought the food was good quality. The breakfast was great. That's a big thing for me. Breakfast. If they do some little chintzy continental,
And they have to have good coffee.
Oh, and they had good coffee?
They had good coffee.
They had good
Very
coffee,
good coffee.
unlimited water, which I like all that. I thought the grounds were really pretty and well done and manicured and so on. Location, which was a fear, actually ended up not being an issue at all.
Not at all.
Because you're going to hire a driver anyway. Now, you can get a driver talking to the concierge and they're going to run you, if I remember correctly, usually $2,500 on the low end to $3,000 if you hire a driver for the day. However,
and then just to clarify, that's baht.
Yes, not USD.
US dollar.
or euro or whatever, baht, B-A-H-T.
Yeah.
So anyway, $2,500 to $3,000. However, we had Grab or a Bolt. I can't remember which one we used. We used a driver to go somewhere. We liked his style of driving, and we said, hey, could we hire you to drive us around for the day? And we negotiated with him there, and I think we got it down to $2,000 for the day. And we went all the way up into the mountains and the hills.
Yeah.
You want to check out that video? That's the Chiang Rai cafes, and there's some good ones in Chiang Rai.
Good ones.
Both in the
Little downtown.
downtown and the flatlands, we'll say, and then up in the hills where you get that mountain Arabica coffee. So check that out if you're into coffee, right, my love?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So I can't tell you that there's too many cons with this hotel because the location really wasn't. Initially, I thought it would be, but if you're looking to do it on Marriott and do it by points, I found the points to be very advantageous, very efficient. That it was not like a high price of points to book the rooms versus some Marriott hotels. Their points are just ridiculous, like 60 to 80,000 a night or something. I mean, it's just silly, right? But this one, if I remember, and don't quote me on this, but I think it was like 114,000 points, and we stayed there for 4 or 5 nights, I think, something like that.
So it was 114,000 points for all 5 nights?
Yeah, because when you book 4 or more, the 5th night's free. So you get that if you're doing it on points. So there's a little trick for you if you didn't know that. So yeah, it ended up being pretty economical. It was something like less than 30,000 a night. I think it was 27,000 points a night,
good.
which was really a good price for that quality of hotel.
Yeah.
I did the calculation. It was better points than it was paying cash.
Oh.
Sometimes it's not always that way. So
apparently there's a calculator for
hey, hopefully this was really helpful for you guys, and we really appreciate you hanging on and supporting the channel. If you found some value, hit that subscribe button. What we absolutely love,
it's coffee.
are comments, coffee. Hey, buy Lexi a coffee, help support the channel. We appreciate all you that have done. We will mention you on air on one of our videos. For all of you supporters that support us with coffees, you will be mentioned in a video.
Yes, you will.
And then the other thing we like is the likes. That's really big for the algorithm. The more the likes and the more the comments, and we do answer every comment. So
Yes, we do.
anyway, hopefully this was helpful. Hey, until next time, happy travels.
Bye, guys.